You're watching Samuel Goodwin on YouTube, and I got some new yo-yos today. So these just came in, and I think you'll really like them, so I wanted to make a video telling about them a little bit, and you decide if you want one yourself. So this is the Capo from Thesis yo-yos. They're made in several different colors and combinations because we have the plastic body and then these aluminum caps on the ends. This one is the special OPYoyo edition because Jordan from OPYoyos has been sponsored by Thesis as a player, which is a little bit confusing, but it means that they made this special color for him. So machined Delrin is slightly different than normal plastic yo-yos because this is actually where they took a block of Delrin, a certain kind of plastic, and machined it sort of like you would machine an aluminum yo-yo instead of using like a mold like most plastic yo-yos are. So we're going to check this out and see if we like it, see if it's any good. It's probably good. So this is the Peach from OPYoyo, which is Jordan's company. It is very organic, and they call it a peach because it a little bit looks like a butt. So we'll check this one out as well. It's probably going to be good because everything else Jordan made I like, but you know, maybe this is the first one that I don't like, so we'll find out. Also, stick around to the end of the video because the latest trick that I've landed will be in here and you'll get to see it, and you can, I don't know, criticize it and tell me if you think it's a terrible trick. Please be nice though. So you could definitely feel that it is hollow. There's some space in between the plastic body and this cap. It's exceptionally smooth to touch because this is machined plastic, not just like molded plastic, which is a lot more common for plastic yo-yos. Yeah, I like this. And I'm not sure how heavy these are actually supposed to be, but it doesn't feel very heavy. Some yo-yos, regardless of their actual weight, you sort of throw it down and it kind of hits the end of the string like a rock and sort of just feels heavy when you're trying to do stuff. But this doesn't. It's pretty nimble. Because it is machined and it has these aluminum caps, it's going to be more expensive than a typical plastic yo-yo is going to be, where a lot of plastic yo-yos are somewhere around the like 20-25 euro mark, and this one was more like 45 euros, something like that. Yeah, you definitely feel it. It's a little bit nicer plastic, I think. I kind of like this. I'm a really big fan of the Shooting Star, which is another kind of plastic yo-yo from OPYoyo. That I won some time back. You can see the video of that. But I think I like this a little better. It is unfortunately not immune to knots though. I'm very disappointed. Now I'm not going to durability test to see how well these caps are stuck in here, but it seems like they're not going to come out very easily even if I were to like knock this into the floor a number of times. It would probably be okay. I've been practicing. Yeah, if you want a plastic that feels a little bit fancier than most plastics, this will definitely do the trick. And with these caps, there's lots of variety for colors and combinations of colors. Some of the caps are sort of flat across and some are sort of concaved. And then this OP edition, it's actually sort of domed a little bit. Each one is going to be a little bit different depending on which one you pick. And there's lots of options. I saw on a lot of websites now there's actually some interesting looking fades, like a red-blue fade, and the other ones I think some kind of pink-green or maybe like a red-green. You'll have to double check, but they're available at every major online retailer in basically every region. If you're in Asia or Europe or America, there's somebody who can ship it to you probably without import fees. So yeah, this is worth checking out before they're all gone. This is the Peach, directly from Jordan at OPYoyo. This is the pre-order, which is why I got mine now, but for everyone else, it should be available relatively soon. So keep your eye out on the website, and you'll get one of these. This one is also not immune to knots, though, so keep that in mind. This one's weird because I know for a fact that it's heavier than standard weight, but it does not feel like it at all. You can definitely feel the larger diameter of this. This is substantially bigger than most of the yo-yos that I've played with recently. I've only ever tried one other really organic shaped yo-yo, which is the MK1 Contact. So I don't have a lot to compare to, but I feel like this is a really nice one, and I think is an even bigger diameter than the Contact, but I would have to check. Because it does have these kind of high walls, they call them here, you don't exactly have tons of room for the string to go anywhere before it starts to touch the yo-yo sides. So I'm not any good at horizontals, but I would assume that this is not the yo-yo to try that with. Knots, though, are really a pain when you have these high walls, though, so keep that in mind if you're not very patient. That's the new trick I learned. It's not totally as smooth as it's supposed to be, but it's getting there. So that's all for this week. Hopefully you're getting some water, you're going outside, getting some sunlight on your face. I know here fall is coming, it's already turning gray and poopy outside, but even then, like through the clouds, you technically get a little bit of sunlight, so it's worth going out there at least for like a good 5 or 10 minutes at least. And take care of yourself, and we'll see you next weekend.